So I've never watched this game before, but Parts has told me a couple of details about it. It's been a bad day casting overall. We had several different casts that we tried to do, none of them YouTube worthy. But this one, I think, just might make it to YouTube. So to give you a little bit of background, Parts is a Twitch streamer. You can check him out. He's a really fun guy, interesting. But what he does is he is a TC dropper extraordinaire. Well, how's he gonna drop a Persian player? That's not very possible. Is it? Oh, if anybody can drop a Persian player, it is Parts. But there's a twist to this game that you might not see coming, which I'm really looking forward to talk about. Wait, did I do my intro? I don't think I did my intro at all. Oh, F. I forgot what my intro is to my YouTube videos. If only somebody could help me out. Oh, right. Whew. That was a little much. Just like this game is going to be a little much. I'm so excited. Now, to give you a little bit of perspective of Parts, Parts is about a 1100 elo player, 1000 something, 1000 XX, or maybe even 1200 at his peak. He has done the A to Z challenge, in which he has TC dropped with every single flipping civilization. Aztecs, Mongols, Vikings, that doesn't even make any sense to drop with. This man has dropped with them in ranked games. I have been doing that challenge myself as well at my elo, and it's been absolutely wonderful. In general, I would recommend doing A to Z challenges or putting yourself out of your comfort zone, doing something weird, doing something wacky. It is a lot of fun. Talking about a little bit wacky, let's go over to Blue over here and, wait a second. 7 on wood? Persians? 387 wood in a... Didn't even construct a lumber camp or a mill? What's going on? Twist. Numero uno. Blue is going to TC drop the TC dropping master? That's hilarious. Sorry. I still can't get over it. What can he see? Can he actually see the TC? Okay, he sees the berries. He sees the house. He knows he's over here. Where is this going to go? That is the $1,000,000 question. Also, is Parts now going to go forward to TC drop the blue player? I mean, I would assume so, right? Is that? I mean, that's just kind of what you do. You just leave. Yes. You can't place it there. So Parts, he has 287 wood in the bank, and he's going forwards to drop his opponent, who doesn't have a TC at this time anymore, while his opponent is TC. Oh my gosh. The absolute hilarity of this. I also love how Parts has his wood line in the back over here, so he can safely take wood indefinitely. If you are blue, the first thing that you should do is attack, attack, attack. Be annoying as possible. Oh no. Oh no. It's a Vil fight. It's a showdown. Parts definitely outnumbers, and whenever you outnumber, you definitely want to fight, 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 fight. As soon as you don't outnumber, you want to run, 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 run. Oh, no, 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 the pain, the absolute pain. Wow, that guy is a legend over here. Meanwhile, what's going on over here? This is my base now. I'm taking it over. So the amount of idols is look at this time bar over time bar. Look at this line over here. The amount of idols is absolutely spectacular. There are villagers all over the place where they shouldn't be. TCs are being deleted, reconstructing the TC in his enemy's base on his berries. All I have to say is this is Age of Empires at its finest. Oh, dude, tell me what 53 is again. I always forget. What is 53? It's supposedly the best taunt in the game. Personally, I think 11 is the best taunt in the game. Oh, he's going to bring him right to the TC. Looks like this is in Blue's advantage, although if he brings over this additional villager. Now, a lot of people don't know how to Vil fight very well. And I want to give you guys some tips on how to Vil fight and win these kind of engagements convincingly. Have more numbers. That is huge. If you have more numbers, it doesn't really matter. Even if your opponent has like a militia in there or even a scout or two, if you have significantly more numbers, you are going to be taking better engages. Another thing that you can do so that they don't go idle in between the fight is you can do a shift click. So you just grab your villagers and then you click one target, then another target, then another target, then another target, then another target, so that they're constantly fighting because villagers don't auto-target the next unit. Thank you for the board. That was really nice of Blue. Wait, what's Blue doing over here? How much wood does he have in the bank? I wonder if he's gonna go back over. Anyway, once you have them shift clicked, right? Once you have all of your opponent's villagers shift click, what you're going to do is you're going to grab small groups of say 3 or 4 villagers, and you're going to look for the ones of his villagers that are weak, and then target those, or target ones that you can surround. And then once you've clicked the weak one, or the one that you want to target, you just keep shift clicking those 4 villagers. Then you grab another group of 4 villagers. A 4 just seems to be a really, really perfect number for Vil fighting. I don't know. I've done a bunch of experimentation with this, and it seems to be perfect. I have my professionals on the other line. Yeah, hello? Oh, you wanted to tell me what 53 means? Yeah, General Empathy? Oh, it's rebuild your base at the flare location? Oh, that's hilarious for TC dropping. so Parcha said, rebuild your base at the flared location. Basically daring Blue to come over here and TC drop him. That's fan-flipping-tastic. And I would not be surprised if Blue actually went for another TC drop. It kind of makes sense in my opinion. He has the wood for it. He has constant villager production. This is anybody's game at this point. Yeah, I don't think Feudal is going to be reached by either player anytime soon. 69 wood in the bank. Nice. If I was Blue though, I would drop a mill over here so that you can continue taking these berries even after you drop, because once this TC is gone, like, where are you going to collect resources safely? Doesn't matter. That's their problem. They got to figure that one out. I'm dropping a TC right on his face. And this is scary because now all of your farming eco is going to be absolutely denied. I don't like doing it with 10 vils. I know some people are really good with quick walls. I am not. And it turns into a disaster because the rate of construction is just too slow for my opinion. Oh man, it's going up. I like the quick walls here that he did. Those are good. If he even placed like another one there and another one there, then Parts wouldn't have been able to get him at all. And what do you do against the TC drop? What do you do if your Parts in this situation? He knows. He knows. He's TC dropped enough. 1. Leave the farms that are in range of your enemy. 2. Assess whether or not you can win the TC fight. If you think you have significantly more on wood than your opponent, you can actually fight a Persian TC. And looking at blue, it doesn't look like he has a whole bunch of wood because he's not repairing it. I would say in this particular situation, and it's not popular opinion, but fight the powers that be. If you cannot fight the powers that be, relocate. Cockroach, you might not be playing the game that you want to be playing, but dagnabbit, you're playing a game nonetheless. If you cannot win the TC fight, well, nothing wrong with putting a tower in range of their TC. You guys know I'm not a big fan of going for tower defense, but if you can actually take down your enemy's TC with it, that's great. But you have to quick wall it in before he gets over there, and this is exactly why I don't love towers. If he still had his TC up, this would be so much better. Now it's just 125 wood flush down the toilito. Sorry, I always say 125 wood. I mean 125 stone down the toilito. What is going on over here? Fight it! Fight it, I tell you! Oh man. This is exactly the situation I'm talking about. Shift clicking. Look how many of Blue's villagers are idle. Even though he has significantly more numbers, you can see that Parts is much more familiar with how to TC fight. Even though Blue is a TC dropper himself, it just makes it so much better. Never engage when you're outnumbered by double the mass. Parts could act. Oh my god, the disrespect. Did you TC drop me? No, I TC dropped you, Persian. I don't give up. You may have won the battle, but you have not won the war. I will drop you until I cannot drop you anymore. Blue really needs to get out of here. He's just significantly outnumbered with the total number of villagers. Villagers are absolutely everywhere. Don't go for towers. Towers are bad. Towers are bad. But losing villagers is even worse. Just a casual little fight over here. Just a casual engage. This is good. So this is what I was trying to say before. Having an additional damage output on your opponent's TC is major. I think another thing that Blue could have definitely done to make sure that he doesn't get himself in this situation is to actually have resources collected. This guy over here, let's just behold the glory for a second. He has been long distance chopping. From over here, mind you, the entire time. I wonder why they gave me this job in the first place. This guy has probably collected over the entire course of the game. I know I should be watching the TC fight, but I don't care. He's probably collected a total of like 40 wood altogether. Like, drop it off. Time to go back. I know there's a much more convenient lumber camp over here, but I'm gonna go to the other side. We'll check in on him later. It goes down again. Well, boys and girls, if at first you don't succeed, oh, the stone walls, that's pretty smart. But you actually need to build in these little corner areas as well, because that can actually still be range. Actually going for the stone walls, just, oh my gosh. Try, and try again. Theodore Roosevelt. This woman has watched Dip, Dive, Dodge, and Dodgeballs for sure. I love how Parts is just not taking it. He's like, we're not gonna take it. No, we're not gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. TC dropping this TC dropper. The ultimate disrespect. You think you know how to TC drop? I know how to TC drop.
Ari, salam, Ari.
He's almost collected another 10 wood for his boys. That is probably the most efficient lumberjack that I've ever seen. That's like one of those guys who's like, okay, I'm gonna have a quick smoke break. Oh, sorry, I have to go for a bathroom break. Dude, my doctor just called. I'm gonna have to go in. No, I don't have to clock out. It's cool. I'll stay on the clock. No, I really just don't like chopping wood. It's a little bit too much for me. I'm still surprised how close the villager numbers are. Both players have such minimal food income. It's not even funny. Parts is completely. He's like, I'm taking down that freaking Persian. I'm the only one who TC drops. Who cares about food? Who cares about additional villagers? I can do this. And I don't disagree. With these two towers over here that are not very raidable, he will eventually take down this Persian TC. Yeah, so I'm really sorry, but yeah, I can't be working right now. I have to walk all the way to my work. No, don't worry. Keep me clocked in. Keep me clocked in. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't fire me, dude. I'm coming right now. I've been working this entire time. The entire time. Look.
آماده.
My axe is look, see, I'm doing stuff. I'm collecting resources for the squad, okay? I wonder what Blue is doing. Oh, he's getting additional wood and additional stone so that he can TC drop now. Where does this game even like go at this point? I have no idea. Parts doesn't have a TC. I honestly cannot tell you who is winning this game. Parts has given up on TC dropping the Persian, so he's actually going for his own TC and probably going to be transitioning into farms. The one guy is still like everybody else is working normal shifts over here. Wait, where's my boy? Did he join mainstream? He joined mainstream society. Oh, you freaking poser, dude. You had such a good gig going. But then you got discovered by the higher up. And now you're just another cog in the machine. You
آماده.
had such a good gig going. I am sad. That's him right here. I can tell. You know why? Because he always poses with his axe just like that. I know I shouldn't be focusing on that, but that is the only thing I can focus on. Who is in the better position? Who has more resources? Who can make it to castle? I'm going to say the better position in terms of overall resources is probably Blue. Blue has more food, more wood, but that being said, Parts is now set up farming eco. So he actually has enough to keep producing villagers. He has a whole bunch of gold in the bank that he could convert into food. I don't know. Blue has more villagers? I'm making scales with my hands right now, and I'm like, who is better? Yeah, freaking sellout. Freaking sellout, dude. I
آری.
can't believe. I think he needs a name. I have no idea. I keep pretending that I'm like actually selecting the same guy. It's probably not. It's probably this guy working on the farm because he didn't do a good job cutting wood. But we need a name for him. This is him. 100%. It's no other villager. It has to be this guy right here. I was thinking like Leroy Jenkins, but that doesn't really seem appropriate in my opinion. He needs a different name. Selly? Smelly? Steven. Yes. His name is Steven. Sell out Steven. He had a sweet gig. Minimal work. All he did was walk long distances to chop wood, but he sold out. And now Sellout Steven is just another cog in the machine. And for this, he will be punished. I'm certain of it. Alright, zoom out. Let's see how it's going. Who is going to actually make it to Feudal Age? Love how he actually got fletching just to make his base a little bit more safe. A whole bunch of archers could be devastating. Not going to opt to go for castle. I think Castle Age could actually be... Wait. Where'd all those resources go? What did he just do? Oh, Feudal Age. Feudal Age hasn't been reached by him yet? Oh, man. Parts is light years ahead then. Because these archers, if you just stand ground here... I'll sell it. Steven's like, I didn't sign up for this. Well, you know, that's part of corporate America right there. You might have archers firing arrows into your workspace. Happens all the time. All the day. You should have just kept your safe gig walking back and forth across the map, sell it, Steven. That was a poor decision on your part. Barracks, what are militia going to do? I think that blue probably wants to go for skirmishers at this point. And dare I say it, I think this game has kind of normalized. Now, a lot of people don't know about this trick, but what you can do is you can stand ground your archers around the TC, and if an archer is actually firing on a farm, this woman, for example, cannot work on this farm anymore. It's absolutely glorious. So what you can do is you can stand ground, target one archer to one farm, another archer to the next farm, another archer to this farm, another archer to that farm, and he will not be collecting food at all. Definitely want to make sure that your archers are not walking into the... F. Absolute F-a-roni. Honestly, if blue just made a market here instead of another range, I think that would be significantly better. A, because he could buy wood to then make more skirmishers, but B, he could actually just buy his way to castle, get a castle, and then TC drop parts over here. Also, parts desperately needs a market as well. He does have a market, could sell a whole bunch of that wood and then crank out like 75% more archers. Actually, he is producing from 2 ranges, and even small number of skirmishers is not going to be enough. Nice full surround on his base. Steven?
Salam.
Is that you? Did you find a new gig? And you brought your friends? That's punk rock, Steven. That is punk rock. You had a sweet gig for yourself. It went horribly wrong. You got a new job, part of corporate America, once more. You broke free from society once again after being part of society, and you brought other people with you. You know what I call you now? No longer are you Salad Steven. You are successful Steven, because you, Steven, are free. Talking about free, Parts has absolutely liberated the TC dropper over here. I think he could have still done something. Look at the amount of resources he has. I mean, by no means is this like an automatic win. Parts has significantly more military on the board. He has significantly more villagers than blue, but I think he could have put up more of a fight. This right here killed him, because that range could have been a market, and now he can't collect any more wood. He's completely off of wood. He has in essence killed himself by not using Steven's long distance chopping. That was Blue's big mistake. If he would have just long distance chopped everything, that's how you win games. Let's quickly look at the statistics. This has been very, very enjoyable to cast, and we finally have a game that we can upload to the U of Tube. The amount of resources that you collect, if you're not TC dropping your opponent, I mean, is tremendous. 12K versus 8K. And let's look at the Societe. And I just want you to know, don't let your memes just be dreams. Don't conform to society's norms and standards like Saad Steven. Make your own path. Be a successful Steven and lift others up in a way that you enjoy. Not doing work, not collecting resources. As they say in The Mandalorian, this is the way. But most of all, just keep Steven walking. Poopler out.